Hi guys. So for today's lesson, we're going to look at the editing program called ClipChamp Create. It looks like it might be a great tool to use with the Chromebooks, and you'll be able to edit at home or in person. So the first thing you want to do is click on classwork and navigate down to week 6, and then click on the assignment setting up and practicing with ClipChamp. From there, you want to click on the ClipChamp Create directions. And this is going to give you step-by-step directions on how to create a login and the link to the editing program itself. So the link is right at the top. You want to click on the link. And then you want to click Login. And then you're going to sign in with your Google student account. Navigate to your student account. And then you're going to sign up as a student. So there's only one section for teachers and students. So you would just click on that, the top one. And for the purpose of this, we're just going to type, I'm just going to click on monthly. So how often you create videos. Okay. Now that you're in ClipChamp, there are a lot of different templates, and we can explore those at another time. But for today, I'm going to have you click Create a Video. And going by the step-by-step directions, I'm going to have you click on widescreen. And this will bring you into the program itself. You can click the tutorial section here by clicking Skip. Okay, so now you're ready to start an editing project. But before that, what you need to do is download some of the materials that you can use to edit. So you want to navigate back to classwork, click on Animal Pictures, and you're going to highlight all the pictures that you see. If you hold down the Shift key, you can highlight all of them, and then go up to the 3 dots and click Download. This is going to download those pictures onto your Chromebook, and they'll show up in your Files section. Okay. While that is downloading, you can go back, you can access the song, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to download that to your Chromebook. Okay. Once your pictures and your song are listed in the files, you will be able to go back to ClipChamp and drag those files in. So here, when you're in ClipChamp, you would click on Browse Files. And I'm going to navigate on my computer to Downloads, but yours would say Files. And you should be able to pick up the files and pictures that you just downloaded along with the song. And you'll notice that it loads pretty quick. Okay, here is the song. This is all the pictures that I just loaded. And in the bottom here, you'll see that there's a section that says drag and drop media from the library to start creating your video. So the first thing you should do is drag the song down. So I'm going to click and drag it down onto my video. And again, the editing properties, I'm just going to skip over that section. Okay, so this is going to give you the lyric video to this Macklemore song. And at this point, I'm going to make sure it's highlighted with the green and then click on the audio section above. And then I'm just going to click Separate Audio. Okay, so that separates the audio from the video. And from here, I'm going to click the video and just hit delete on my Chromebook. So now I have the song listed on my timeline. And from this point, I can just start dragging and dropping pictures over it. So I'm going to drag this picture and drop it there. I can slide it over, move my cursor, take the next picture. Maybe I want to use this one, drag that there. You notice it left a little space. I'm going to try to put them as close as I can together. Take another picture, and so on. So I can drag all my pictures down. I can move them around. Okay. And that's the start of an editing project. Okay. From there, you can click over to the text, and you could add a text slide to the beginning of your project. Okay. And this one overlays the picture. So I'm gonna drag this down so that I can put that right at the beginning. You can highlight it and drag the edge so that it's shorter or longer. Okay, and now that title is right at the beginning. The title is going to come in, and then it's going to go right into the pictures. To change and put your name on the text slide, you would just click text at the top of the page. And then I'm just going to click my name. I'm just going to type my name in there. Okay. And then when you hit the space bar or the play button, you'll see what it looks like. Now, if I wanted to have the next picture come in on that beat, I can click and highlight the picture I want. I can scroll, adjust the length of that picture, and then select it so that my next picture comes in right on the beat. I was a little off there, but you can definitely adjust it. A couple other things that you can add to make your video look pretty cool are transitions. So I can select something and drag it down, and it places it right in between. So if you've ever used iMovie, it's very similar. Let's try this crossfade. It should put it in there. We can play around with the transitions. It might not take it all of them for the pictures, but that is going to be your basic timeline for this project. And you can just layer things. You can also split it so that there's not a lot of pictures to use, but you can add your own if you'd like. But if you want to end it early, you don't have to use the entire song. So you can highlight the audio track and click split. And then that splits it where your cursor is. And from here, I can just click on the end of the song and I can delete it. So the song ends right there. A nice feature is to add a fade. So if I click the music track and then click fade out, I'm just going to adjust it to like 0.4 seconds, and we'll leave the fade in as it is. Just click fade again. So it should fade right now. Okay. From there, you're going to, when you finish your editing project, you can export it. So you can add some other features. There's some stock footage in here that gives you some other video footage, some GIF files. If you'd like, you can drag and drop those into your project and then click close to get back to the timeline. Okay. From here, if I'm going to end this and just export it the way it is, you would click export. And then for the free version, you have to use 480p and then just click export. Okay, and now it's exporting the video over here, except it says untitled project. So you want to always make sure that you title your project. So it'll let us do it yet. Okay, it looks like you're going to have to title that project You'll have to title the project when you're back after it exports. So I'm going to go back and change this to practice editing. Best thing to do would be to change that first before you export. I'll say Mrs. Chilton's. If I click that, change the text. Mrs. Chilton's music video. And then you'll see it play. So I'm still not on the beat, so I'm going to kind of bring this back a little bit, try to see if I can catch that right on the beat. And it'll take you a while. You can play around with this just to kind of get it the way you want. But this is a little program that I think will work really well for us for editing this year.